Oh. Bum 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 bum. Let's see. Shall we begin? Oh man. Welcome one and all. Let's change some of this. Let's see. We got, where's our Stardew Valley? I think it's here. Yeah, there we go. There we go. All right, and then we're just gonna put this in here. There we go. So last stream kind of sucked because I was streaming Pokemon Crystal, which it was a stream. It's like, you know, whatever. It's just a poopy little stream. Nothing really happened or anything. I just finished Pokemon Crystal is the whole thing. And I guess OBS crashed at like the very end. So none of my stream got automatically uploaded to YouTube. It just died. I think I still have the VODs. I'm pretty sure I still have those. So I can eventually upload those. I'll probably just upload it as like one large stream video or something eventually. I don't care enough to like worry so much about it, but I don't care so much about it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. Good morning, Isabel. 11:13. Leaf is here today. Excellent. So today, a little bit different. I am just going to be playing relaxing games. Something a little bit different. Just slow-paced games. More so to like interact with stream and stuff. I'm not going to be going crazy into anything. Okay. First off here, I just got to like set up stream a little bit better. Jason, what's up, buddy? How we doing today? Okay, so we got like chat. Yeah, chat comes up and everything. Everything looks fine. Boom, boom, boom. Castle wall. Oh, of course, my friggin' pockets are full. All right, let's get out of here. Jason. What I'm going to do, so what I've been trying to do in Animal Crossing, I've literally, oh, we got a shelf speaker for double price. You know, that might actually be pretty good. I've literally only started playing Animal Crossing again because my son plays it, and I really wanted to try out New Horizons again because I started playing this when it first came out. But out of all of the Animal Crossing games, I just could not get into this one. But now that he's playing it, I'm like, I gotta like play it again. My morning has been a Friday. Slow work, and that means that I can stream. And yeah, just a relaxing stream instead of like crazy games or anything. Just taking a peaceful break, playing some games that we can like pause and just hang out, chat and stuff. And I need to do a couple of things. Where's my, I got like a whole list of, so I got like this checklist that I've been working on for, thanks for the subscription as well. Did that not pop up? I guess not. Streamlabs still being annoying, as always. Oh, you know what it is. If you're, oh, there it is. Okay, it popped up. Boink. Thanks, Jason. Appreciate it. appreciate the subscription. What I'm probably going to do is I have like this little Animal Crossing guide thing. And it says like all of the... See, dude, I still haven't even caught all the bugs or anything. But at this point in the year, I can't catch anything. I could time travel, but like... Man, oh my lord, what is that? Hey, yo. A freaking gaming setup? A gaming desk? What the hell? 4 monitors? And it's only 63,000. Excellent, I'll take it. I was waiting for that to be like an absurd amount of money with 4 monitors and stuff. There are some items in this game that are just like absurdly expensive. I'm not gonna lie. One thing that I have not ever been able to find in this game is the moon. Dude, I've been looking for the moon since I started playing New Horizons. Every game I always try to get the space stuff. I have not been able to find the moon like whatsoever, man. All right, let's take a little... Oh, we need to sell some stuff. Let's sell some stuff first. And then I need to manage stream just a little bit. I'm gonna come over here, sell the octopi, keep our gaming desk, sell all this junk that we caught. Afternoon tea. And just clear some of this stuff out. And then I'm gonna go see, so like one of the best ways to make money in this game is crafting junk. I'm gonna go see in just a second like what it takes to make that that shell speaker. Because I'm trying to like stock up on shells and stuff, but the giant clams are so hard to get. I hope it doesn't take giant clams. Boom. And let me just manage stream a little bit here. And what we're also going to do after Animal Crossing, I'm just going to be playing Animal Crossing for like a hot second. Just doing my daily tasks. And then I may finally start Stardew Valley. Stardew Valley is not something that I've typically like got into in the past. I have played a lot of like what do you call it, like Harvest Moon, like farm kind of games in the past. But dude, my face looks so flushed out in that web camera. I don't know why it looks so flushed out. That's fine. Okay. I mean, that's fine. Let's just do this. We're gonna come up here. Doom doom. Before we really get started here, I just want to pop in and change these quick little things. Bonk. Bonk, bonk. Just as stream's like ready to go. New Horizons. Dude, this game came out 5 years ago now. That's kind of crazy. 5 years ago? That's nuts. One thing that I have always liked about this game, though, is the music. The music is just so good. There's like... See, the other Animal Crossings, they just felt different. They had a little something else to them. Where like, this one I feel like it doesn't have. It's just like missing some stuff. And it just kind of feels weird. Alright, save that, save that. Should be good. And then we'll just come over here. And gotta do Twitch too. Dude, I hate how some of this, like, it's kind of hard to do until stream is up, man. Cool. Boom, 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 boom. Okay. Category. And then as soon as I'm done with this, I'm gonna have to I'll just change the name back to Stardew Valley after we're done here. Peaceful. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Yeah, I think that's pretty good. I'm good with that. I'm good with that for now. Alright. Then after we're done with this, we're just gonna like switch over to Stardew Valley. And I'm gonna do like a forever world. I'm gonna actually try to get into Stardew Valley a little bit. Alright, first off, what is it gonna take to make this thing? Shoot it! Bonk. One thing about like the new Animal Crossing, like New Horizons, I feel like I've talked about this to my wife because we both feel the same way about it. It just doesn't feel exactly like the other Animal Crossings. Just give you like just a certain kind of feeling, and they're relaxing, but they're kind of like, how do I explain? They're kind of like homey. Maybe that's just because we grew up with them, and this one's just like new. I don't know. I don't know. That's very likely the case. And we're just old. See, I got like the stuff that you can craft. I got like a couple of like... Are these like... Because these are space items. Do you have to craft the moon? That would be ridiculous. You got the lunar rover and stuff over here too. Who gives you this stuff? Is this Celeste? Probably, huh? That is insanity. Imagine if you crafted a couple of those and then it came up as double one day in the store. 10 gold nuggets and a gold armor. I don't even know what it takes to craft a gold armor, man. That seems like that would be so expensive. That would be insane. Okay, so let's do the shell speaker. Where's the shell speaker? That's partition. Where's the speaker, bro? Is it in here miscellaneous? Yeah, there we go. There we go. Okay, just conchs and iron. All right, so we'll go around. We'll collect some conchs and stuff. What's Leaf got? We're just doing our daily stuff. Chris. A radiant lily? Excuse me? Watch your mouth? The point is, you're one of my favorite customers. Oh, thank you for a hedge. There's just like, I guess a couple of things. So like one is Nook. In this one, everything's about crafting, which I don't mind. However, it takes away from a couple of things. Because in this one, there are so many items and so much furniture. But a lot of it is like the same furniture, just different colors. And because of that, the game is flooded with so many items, most of which appear to be the same, that it's hard to find like unique items. So I think that takes away from a big chunk of the game. Where like you want, sure, I've never done any of the vegetable stuff or anything, so I'll take a couple of those just to kind of like start them. I've never touched that stuff. I feel like that takes away a little bit of the game. Because then there's so much, there's such a vast number of items that you end up not being able to collect like the special items. You know what I mean? Like I still can't find the moon. Like in any other Animal Crossing game, if you time travel and stuff, it's really not that hard to find like certain items that you want. If you just time travel a little bit. Oops. What we got here? But in this one, it's like, it's pretty difficult to find the items that you want. Pretty difficult. I like how I just have a Stardew Valley thumbnail on. I haven't started Stardew Valley yet. 3/4 sweatpants. A hakama. A Renaissance dress. Oh, hell yeah. There we go. I could be freaking the meme with the dead eyes. A whole lot of nothing. Excellent. We gotta check though. See ya. I think that Nooks doesn't grow. He grows like 1 time in this game, where the other games he grows like at least 2 times. And when he becomes Nookington, that was a really nice thing, especially when you have such a vast catalog of the same items. But Nooks only gets like 3 items max per day. It's very hard to find the items that you want. Whereas like Nookington and stuff in the other games, dude, you'd have such an opportunity to find the items that you want. Because he's got like 9 items upstairs or something. You know what I mean? So I think missing Nookingtons, but expanding the catalog with all of these, like, different colors, different variations of items and stuff, it kind of makes it a really monotonous feeling, because you're seeing the same item just in a different color. So you're always seeing the same item repeatedly. And the store isn't big enough to hold many items. So it's also hard to find many different kinds of like different items. You're just finding the same item in variation. I think that that's one thing that I always like kind of took out of this game, and that kind of gave like a kind of a meh feeling. Is that because everything's just crafting and stuff now? And they kind of took away a lot from the stores and everything. And I feel like the stores used to be like a lot more special in the other games. Don't get me wrong though, every time I play this game, we kind of have our complaints. But when I play this game, dude, there is so many like cool features and stuff that they brought to this game. It just makes me, I guess it makes me hopeful for like the next Animal Crossing 2. For the Switch 2 or whatever, because you know that after the success of this one during COVID and stuff, you know that they're going to be making another Animal Crossing like as soon as they can. That's going to be on a priority list. But with this one doing so well and everything, I'm really excited to see what they do with another one on Switch 2 and stuff. Hopefully they like, I think, see, like a lot of the specific items that you used to have too just don't exist anymore. Like they took out like a lot of the ranch furniture, green furniture, just like kind of different types of furniture, and instead replaced them with a bunch of, it feels like variations of furniture. Thankfully, it seems like you still have the cabin furniture. That was one thing that I was always like trying to get when I always played this game. But it's kind of hard to get, because the cabin furniture you can only get by, I forget actually how you get it. How do you get the cabin furniture? It's like a specific way that you have to get it, or it's from like a specific neighbor that you have to like talk to them, and they give you like the crafting or whatever for it. So you can't buy it anymore. You have to craft it. And it's kind of like, it's kind of difficult to get all the pieces because of that. So it's kind of more difficult to get the sets that you want, because you have to be talking to people, you have to be getting these recipes and stuff. So I feel like that's also a part. It's hard to get a full set of furniture because there is just so many different variations of the same furniture. It's hard, and you also, when you talk to people, there's a possibility that they give you the same recipe that you already have instead of always giving you a new recipe. I think that also takes away from that. There's chances that you get the same recipe over. That kind of sucks. Alright, pockets full. Hopefully I can still grab the rest of these shells. And we'll need to go into our house and see our storage. Because I'm sure I have, sure I got some cocks in my storage. We'll have to see. Hopefully I don't pick up a new shell. What's up, bud? What's up, bud? I think I had something to say just now. Okay. My wife always talks about how the villagers seem a lot, like, dumbed down, too. Like, they don't have very expressive conversations. Kind of seems like a lot more, like, very basic conversations. I don't know. I don't see that so much as a problem. I don't see that their conversations are dumbed down too badly. Maybe they are, but I don't notice it much. I guess probably because even in the older games and stuff, I hardly ever talk to the villagers and stuff, if I'm being honest. Hardly ever talk to them anyway. Alright, let's put a lot of this away. Can I learn this? Yeah, okay, cool. Get that out of our pocket. What else we got? We got the gaming desk. I'm just gonna put that in storage for now, though. What else we got? Tissue box, tea set. I need to put these shells away. There's our conch somewhere. Giant clam. What's this one? A doghouse. Hell yeah. Oh, we have a doghouse. I went over to somebody's. I don't want to put that in my storage. I killed that thing with a burning fire. Alright, let's go into our storage then. Any recipes we do want to take out? I don't want recipes sitting in here. What do we got? We got... Where's our conchs? There we go. Okay, we got a good number of them. Let's just grab a few because we need to see exactly how much that stuff will sell for before we even do anything. We're just going to see how much it sells for. Kind of go from there. Oh. Good work. Thank you. Castle wall. I'm kind of just going through this thing of trying to collect, speaking of which, trying to go through this thing of just collecting as many items as I can. I'm trying to like fill my actual catalog in the game. So I need to put in, what do I get? Just a gaming desk. Gaming desk. And I need to get a... What was that? A city wall? Castle wall? Was that a castle wall? Yeah, castle wall. I got a castle wall, I think, and I got a... This one here. And a castle gate, but I don't have a tower. There's a tower, too. I do like so in this one, it seems like, I think that the problem is really just the variations. There's too many variations. So it's just hard to get the items that you want. But it does seem like that there are a lot of items. There's a lot of items in this game. It's just hard to tell because there's so many variations. You don't ever really get to, getting the items because you're just getting variations of everything. And the variations aren't bad. It's just like when that seems like all that you're getting and you're not getting new items, kind of gets repetitive in that way. But again, I'm complaining. I'm expressing all of my complaints with this game. I have obviously put in a good amount of time into this game. One thing that I have tried to thoroughly not do is, you can see in my town, I don't like to put stuff outside. I try to keep it like feeling like a typical Animal Crossing game, where it's just like woods outside. I think that's another thing. So like, I was kind of expressing this. This is like if you've played the other Animal Crossings, this is just kind of like a vibe that you get when you play this one. Is when you play this one, because it is on an island, it seems like everything is so much more open. Which for a lot of people, and obviously for a lot of people, you know, that probably was a good thing. But for certain people, like me and my wife, when you're playing that, it kind of feels like too much. Just as a vibe, I guess. That's hard to explain. Because if you've ever played the other ones, there's always like, like an outside of the town. So there's always like walls and stuff, like walls that you can't pass and everything. Is there a balloon somewhere? Thought I heard something. So there's always like walls on the outside and stuff, walls that you can't like pass and everything. And it kind of feels nice because they feel like mountains. It kind of feels like you're like closed off or like closed into the town. So it kind of makes it feel a little bit more comfy, like just a vibe, I guess. And it feels kind of nice. But in this one, because it's an island and you can just literally see, I mean, that's obviously New Horizons. That's the whole thing. That's the point of the game. It just makes it feel like so open, though, that it's like, oh, like, it kind of gives off a little bit less of like a comfy feel, which I vibe with games like this, and just more of like a very open kind of style game, which again is obviously what this is. And it almost turns into something like kind of down the road of like, in a weird way, kind of like Minecraft, where it's just kind of like you can kind of do whatever you want, and there's just unlimited options kind of stuff. You can craft, you know, anything that you want and stuff, blah, 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 blah. Oh, flip is this? Is that an Arbor rice? No, that's something else. Got some egg rolls over there too, some egg drop soup. I'll take that. I don't know if I own it or not, but I'll take it. Looks good to me. Alright, we'll also sell it immediately. You know what, let's actually keep that. I'll put that in my thing. A caged cart? I don't even know what that looks like. A paper lantern, I'll keep that. Got the conchs over there. I think that's about everything. Sell the weeds. I'm also trying to do a little bit better on stream and stuff, because I find myself... let's sell the shell speaker. Let's see exactly how much this thing's worth, because it only costs like 2 iron and 3 shells. It's probably not going to cost that much. But if it does... 14,000 bells? Hey, yo. Wait, for the giant... The shell bed, I got almost 30,000 bells for it. But the shell bed takes a lot to kind of make. It takes like 5 giant clams. 14,000 bells? That only takes 3 conchs, bro. Well, don't mind if I do. I'll go make some of those. That didn't take anything to make, man. All right, we'll go make some of those real quick. Let's go beat the rest of these rocks real quick. I don't care so much about the diggies. I have already completed my museum. As far as the dinosaurs go. But I have not completed my museum when it comes to the bugs or the fish. That's one of my biggest tasks in this game. I'm only missing a couple of things, but they don't come out until like July or something. Which is surprising, because that's usually the stuff in any Animal Crossing game. Because that's a lot of like the expensive bugs and stuff. Expensive bugs and fish always come out mid-year. So normally in any Animal Crossing game, that's always the stuff that I have filled out. But in this case, I guess a little bit different. All right, so we got all that. Already looked at the store. There's one other thing down here. We just need to go to the main town hall. And then I think we'll like talk to some neighbors or something. Just try to get some recipes. Then we'll go to the island. We got a couple more things to do here before I just start on Stardew Valley. Just kind of running through a couple of daily things. A light wood pattern flooring. I'm just going to leave that in there because I am trying to mark off everything on my checklist. I don't know if I have that or not. I did miss a day of playing. Let's see what we got here. Country fence. I think what I'm going to do next, so why I'm playing games like this too, is mainly... Oh. I like that. I saw somebody's town with that. And I think that looks pretty sick, because if I don't know if you need like a projector. I doubt that you do. I don't think that you need like you can set one up, I'm sure. But they're two different items, so I don't think that you need to put them together. But that's actually like a pretty big projector screen that you can put outside, indoors, whatever. It's like a big TV, basically. It looks pretty cool actually when it's set out. There are a lot more unique items in this game too, like more up-to-date items, like flat screen TVs and different things. And there's like a lot of nice items I feel like in this game. Like I said, it's just hard to get them. Please tell me you're moving. Please tell me you're moving. Good timing. I was thinking about our greeting. Damn it! Sheldon? Dude, I've been trying to get Sheldon and Sherry to move out of my town since the beginning of time. And they never want to move out. I don't know if the neighbors that you get when you first start out the game, I don't know if they actually move out or not. Because I don't want the flipping monkey and I don't want the squirrel, man. I was thinking about our greeting. Empathy, 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 empathy. Put yourself in a place of me. Empathy, empathy. Okay, freaking Donnie. It's not that I'm sick of it. I just think I want to change it up. How about this? I want to move out. What should we do? What time is it? I don't even know how many characters he fits in here. Apparently a lot. What time is it? Adventure time! Alright, that's good, Sheldon. Let's see, dude. Alright, so we went to there. I think that we're pretty good for the day. I think we've done pretty much everything that we need to besides talk to people, grab the recipe from somebody, and hope that it's one that we don't have. Let's go ahead and put some of our stuff up here. Let's go ahead and we're gonna drop off our castle wall, our meal. Cherry blossoms. We need to bury those. Put those over there down by the beach. Tomato starters. Don't even flipping care. I'm not bothering with that right now. And then just grab our conchs, I guess. Conchs. Okay, we got a few. Not a whole lot, but we got a few. Busy crossing them animals. You know, we went from Skyrim to like all the way down to Animal Crossing, bro. Where have we gone? Where have we gone? What's up, Dova Souls? Welcome, buddy. Welcome, welcome. Busy crossing those animals. All right, we're gonna go. Got a couple things left to do. Let's drop off our little thingies here. We've gone where no streamer's gone before. Oh, Lord. Is that a bad thing? Probably, huh? Drop off our clay. Don't need that right now. I'll just carry the rock. Carry the rock in my pocket. Just drop off. No, we don't want to drop off our iron. We want to pick up our iron. Because we need to make some of that stuff. Let's go bury these stupid gyroids. Good thing is because it's raining, we don't even have to... We don't even have to water these things. And just throw them in the hole. Throw them in the hole and watch them evolve. Like a freaking Pokemon. Alright. This is funny because this is also just like my main Animal Crossing. I'm playing like a Friday, man. I'm just relaxing. I don't want to do anything today. I'm just relaxing. All right, let's see how many of these we can craft. We could craft 10 of them. Let's craft 10 of them. I wish that also on here you could like... You didn't have to craft them individually. I wish that they had like a little setting where you could like just come in here and like say I want to craft 10. And then you could craft 10 instead of like doing this over and over again. One thing I also don't know, I could easily just look that up, but, you know, I'm too lazy. I don't know how many times you have to visit Brewster before he gives you the ability to have, like, a takeaway coffee. And have, like, a coffee in a cup. Dude, that's something that I do enjoy about this game, too. Is the little updates that they've had over the years from, like, previous games. I do admit one of the things that they have now, finally, is you can just hold more items, more than just tools. It's a little, like, quality of life thing. But you can hold, like, the cup of coffee or whatever. I think that you can, like... Dude, so I remember a long time ago, I never played any Animal Crossing games. Totally fine. I'm just a Nintendo kid from, like... Start to finish, I've played basically everything Nintendo. So, like, everything's got, like, a memory for me. I think that the old games had, like... Oh, Wild World. I distinctly remember Wild World. They had an image on the back of... It was either on the back of the box, or it was on, like, the back of the, like, flippin'... No, I don't want to quit. It was on the... I think it might have been like... You know those little like guidebook things like inside the box? It might have been on there. Look at this little deer, dude. Look at this little deer. Everybody freaking loves this deer. You can't not love this deer. Look at her with her little glasses and her book. Look at this little deer, man. Actually, I do love the, like, first-person kind of view thing that you can do here, too. For a couple of reasons. One, it's good for thumbnails. Two, I don't know, there's just something about it, man. Walking around in Animal Crossing in first person. Again, for some people that have never played this, that's fine. But, like, if you've played Animal Crossing games... Revolutionary. It's just interesting. Did you just change your clothes in front of me? I'm gonna leave. Oh, she just took off her glasses. No, in Wild World, though, in that little guide, like in the game box, I distinctly remember there's a picture in it. And I was always trying to figure out how you could do that, like, in the game. There's a picture of your Animal Crossing character, but he was holding a guitar. You have never been able to do that in any Animal Crossing game. Even this one. You can't hold a guitar. I'm just gonna leave. Bye, Chester! But this one starts that, like, process where, like, you can hold more items than just tools like shovels, fishing poles, and junk like that. This one does introduce you can, like, hold, like, the coffee cup and stuff, for instance. And I do like that. I wish that they would allow you to hold a flippin' guitar like they promised decades ago when Wild World came out. I was always trying to figure out how you do that. Now I'll talk to you. What up? What up, buddy? Let's talk. Nah, I'm not gonna give you a gift. Nah, I'm not gonna give you a gift. I ain't got that kind of money, man. That's my gift. Stay away from that. After this, though, I'm just gonna I'm just playing like a normal day. I'm not gonna sit on Animal Crossing. I'm just kind of playing like a normal day because it's just a relaxing day. And then I'm gonna play. You're so selfish, not even giving gifts. Listen, man. I have my favorite neighbors, okay? Modern office chair, yeah. You had it. You had an office chair custom engineered to your body. That doesn't look like a custom engineered office chair, Raymond. I don't believe you. He just works a 9 to 5 and he just gets depressed easily. He's just trying to impress his neighbors, saying he's got a custom made office chair. He doesn't make any money. He tries. He tries his hardest. Hello? Bro, you got some chocolate on your head. You gotta see. I don't know if that's a straw or if that's just a stick. If he's like a cake pop or something. Honestly, I kind of never figured that out. Maybe you can actually eat him. All right, who's gonna give me this recipe? I need to grab this recipe from somebody. Somebody's got to be making something in one of these houses. Got to grab a recipe. I got to go sell this stuff, and then I got to go to the island, and then we're gonna play Stardew Valley. I'm gonna actually start on a Stardew Valley, like a legitimate Stardew Valley. I'm gonna try very hard. Every time I've played Stardew Valley in the past, I've given up. There, flipping, it's gotta be Sherry, isn't it? Stupid monkey that I try to get out of my town. This is really coming along. What you doing? A wooden mini table. You know what? There's a reason I don't like you, Sherry. You give me the most basic stuff. I can't even, like, say... Dude, I wish I... The thing that sucks is that even, like... It's one thing that they don't continuously give you new recipes, and they have the possibility to give you recipes that you already have, but it's another thing for them to say, hey, do you want this recipe? And you can say yes or no, because you already have it. No, even if you already have the recipe. Oh, I didn't even have that one. Okay, so I mean, that's fine. But even if you have the recipe, they'll just be like, oh, take it anyway. And you can't reject it. Dude, that's horrible. All right, let's go up here. We're going to sell our stuff real quick. Then we're going to go to the island. I think that we're done. Then we're going to go play Stardew Valley. And again, every time I play Stardew Valley, I always get like, I don't know, like it just becomes like a... I get hard stuck at a point where like it just seems like a monotonous farm game. And that's not the case, because I've seen Stardew Valley. And I've seen it being played and stuff. And there's so much to that game. And people really make it go like freaking crazy. It's a really good game. But I just need to... I need to figure it out. I need to put the time in it. I need to figure it out. And I'm willing to try to do that again. Look at all these shell speakers, man. How much money do you think we're going to make? Probably like 200,000, huh? At double value? Okay, 134. Not bad, not bad. 136, sorry. Not bad, not bad. Pretty good, pretty good. Dude, for just a couple of shell speakers that take... Those took like a couple of conchs and some iron. Those were so cheaply made items. 14,000 bells each? Not bad. Alright, let's drop our iron. Drop some of this here. Drop some of this here. Don't need all of this. My pockets are full of money. Alright, let's just move around a little bit of our junk. Place this here. Just moving junk around. Just trying to make this inventory by any reasonable possibility cleaner. Move all of our tools up here to the top. I do need to start like cutting trees more. I need to get more materials, just in general. The biggest thing I think for materials though is hitting rocks. The iron and stuff is just like, it's priceless. Last thing, and then we're gonna go play Stardew Valley. I'm really hoping that at some point, one of these islands is... Some of these islands are kind of rare, but you're supposed to be able to, like... They're supposed to have, like, a chance to be, like, different seasons or something? Like, they're not the season that your island is. So if you go to like a different island and it's a different season, you can catch different bugs and stuff at the island than you can normally. And I'm hoping that I can like find some of the bugs that I'm missing. All right. Thank you, Captain. Dude, Captain has been integral to, like, Animal Crossing since, like, the original. Just going to the island and stuff. One thing I actually would not mind doing... It's kind of hard to, like, play one of these games, like... On stream, I feel like it would take up so much time. But at the same time, like, I'd have to record everything anyway. So, like, why not, I guess? But, like, oh, this is a kind of different-ish island. It's got vines on it, but, like... Pick up all the shells, hit the rocks real quick. I don't know, what kind of island is this? Probably nothing special. It's got a whole bunch of, like, palm trees on it. Get out of here. Get up here, dig that. I was thinking, like, at some point, if I start, like, Animal Crossing, because I don't want to do, like, a... What am I going to do? Like, a Let's Play of Animal Crossing? No. I'm not going to do something like that. Plus, it'll take so long. I just feel like it'd be a nice, like, peaceful game in between playing other games, though. Where it doesn't take, like, much brain power or anything, and it's just, like, it's just easy to play. I can, like, focus on chat and stuff, you know? I feel like something like that would be kind of nice. That's a big-ass fish up there, though. Up on the top of the cliff. I wonder what kind of island this actually is, though. I wonder if it is a special island. I don't know. I feel like it'll just kind of be like a nice, easy... Kind of like what I'm doing right now. I just finished Pokemon Crystal and Skyward Sword. So I don't want to, like... I don't want to hop immediately into, like, another game. Like a full-fledged Let's Play yet. I kind of want to just take a little break. And just play something that I can just quit. Like, I'm not gonna, you know, be dedicated to streaming Animal Crossing, you know? So I just kind of want to relax, play a little game here and there, and then get on to my next LP. I feel like this is kind of one of the perfect games for something like that. This and Stardew Valley, because they're kind of things that I just... Unless, like, something magical happens and, like, for some reason I get, like, a ton of people joining a Stardew Valley stream, like, there's no reason that, like, you know, I end up getting dedicated to something like that. Which I guess is half of the hope. The hope is, like, maybe something like that does happen. I don't know. If I end up becoming a Stardew Valley streamer, I don't know. You know, whatever. But... I'm still thinking that my next Let's Play probably gonna be something like Pokemon Emerald or Sapphire. Because I've been, like, really wanting to play one of those games. Lately, I just really want to play one of them. But I think how I'm gonna do it this next time, because Skyward Sword kinda became a lot. And now I'm having to, like, edit the videos, edit the streams and stuff, and I'm like... Ouch. It's kind of painful. It's kind of a lot to do. So I'm thinking... The reason why it's a lot to do is because when I was streaming it... I'm streaming it. So, like, I'm not... I guess I wasn't trying to make the most out of every video. Sometimes I would stream it. And also, I mean, obviously, there's a lot going on with the dog and stuff. There's a lot going on. But that kind of, like, made some of the videos... long and drawn out, and like just like editing them into a actual like fledged video like after the fact, kind of difficult. Let me take a quick look here. I just want to see if this island is anything. Captain's Islands. Let me see if I can find the layout of this one. I think that this is just a kind of basic island. I'm sure it is. Let's see. Isn't that one there? Probably. Did I hit the rocks? Yeah, I did. I got all the rocks. Rare gyroid islands? There's rare gyroids? Okay. I can't really tell, like, what... Unless this is just, like, a... Okay, so there's a list of, like, vine and glowing moss islands. Well, those are vines, so I'm assuming that this is somewhere in that category. It's got to be, like, this one. No, I have no idea. That doesn't look right. Because this is, like... Dude, I don't know. What? Oh yeah, it's definitely this one, right? Yeah. Okay. So it's this one. And then that goes up to the two. Yeah, okay. So it's this one. So did you get anything from this one? This is a August the 1st. Yeah, not a whole lot going on this island. But it is August the 1st. Let me see, because it's like what? I got on this island at 11 o'clock. Let me see if there's any bugs or fish that I can catch at 11 o'clock. No. You're supposed to be able to find a giant isopod. No. Any fish? There's no pier here, so I can't catch the pier fish. And then there's just this junk, which I can't even catch a walking stick because there's no other tree on this island besides coconut trees. Okay, we're fine. All right, we'll end it off here. All right, that was our last thing. What happened to Zelda? I finished it, buddy. I finished it. We'll play more Zelda another time. I'm not done with Zelda. I'm just kind of jerking off and like playing some other games at the same time. I don't understand that game, to be honest. Yeah, the newer game I have a hard time like fully understanding too. I still enjoy it a lot though. It's just like a nice peaceful game. But we're done with it now. That's gonna wrap up our day, and then I'm gonna play Stardew Valley now. How am I doing? I am doing, buddy. Oh yeah, buddy. Today's just a peaceful stream. It's just a peaceful day. So we're peaceful streaming. All right. That game's over. All of them? Probably. At least at one point or another, it's going to take some... I'm not playing them like all in a row, but I'm probably going to be playing all of the Zeldas for sure. I also want to go back and play like A Link to the Past, because I've never actually played that one. I want to play like the old Zelda games too. Zelda 1 and 2? I do want to play those, but like, I don't know if my brain capacity is ready for that. Playing Zelda 1 and 2 for me is like new gen like Gen Z people playing like flipping like GameCube games or something.
Oh, those graphics are so horrible. I can't play this game.
But I don't know. Honestly, I'm not like that. I'm super down to play even old games that I've never played growing up. Zelda 1 and 2, I'll probably play at some point too. No, I'll literally play like every game at some point or another. Just not in a row. I've just kind of got like this down the road path that I'll end up playing them. Have I ever played Tears of the Kingdom? Let me start up Stardew Valley, by the way. Hang on. I'll probably have to like change names and junk to the stream. Stardew Valley. Here comes the momentous occasion. Stardew Valley. I've only played this game a little bit, but again, we are going to really try to get into this game. Because I have failed to do so in the past. We're going to try to really get into this game. Oops, shoot. Put that back where it came from. Put that back where it came from, or so help me. Boom, boom, boom. There we go, chat. What do you think about the Switch 2? I didn't answer that other question first. Have you played Tears of the... Yeah, I've played Tears of the Kingdom and Breath of the Wild. I've played both of those. I love both of them to death. They're both amazing for their own rights. I think I like Tears of the Kingdom a little bit better. I hope stream's not lagging. It looks like it might be dropping frames. Am I wrong? It says 0 dropped frames, but it's acting funky. Tears of the Kingdom, I think just ambiance-wise, with the dragons flying in the sky, I don't know. I cannot find anything better than that. Tears of the Kingdom, peak gaming, in my opinion. Just ambiance-wise, the like everything to do with that game, crazy good game. Crazy good game. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to start changing this up a little bit. Peaceful Friday games. We're going to go into Stardew Valley. So I actually have like a different take on the Switch 2, I guess, than what I'm hearing a lot of people. And this is probably just me growing up like as a Nintendo kid, I guess. Listen, like I was talking to Dova Souls. I was actually just going over the recording, I think on my 3rd Skyward Sword stream, when I was going over the recording and like editing the videos and stuff. I talked to Dova Souls a little bit about that at that stream. Where like Nintendo is such a creative company. Greedy, yes, of course. They're a company. Every company's greedy. That I'm not taking away whatsoever. They're a greedy company. But they're creative, to where a lot of these other companies, PlayStation, Xbox, you know, so many other of these like big companies that kind of run all this stuff, they're just corporate. That's why, you know, Xbox bought or Microsoft bought Bethesda and stuff. They're just corporate companies. They're like Disney. They just buy out companies to say that they own more. And that's about it. They don't care about what they're making. They don't care about that stuff. But I feel like Nintendo, similar in a way of like they're like, I get this like vibe. I know a lot of the people probably like get so burnt out working because they're just people too. But I feel like a lot of the people in the Nintendo company, specifically in Japan and stuff, they have this different work ethic in the way of like studio. I'm like going all over like a broad topic here, okay? But like, hear me out. I'm cooking. Let me cook. Is like they have this work ethic of like similar to the people in Studio Ghibli, where they make art, and I'm sure that anybody who's seen those reels and stuff recently about Studio Ghibli was asked if like their like employees and stuff came up to, you know, what's his face, and they were like, not Matsuda, whatever his name is, the head guy or whatever, and they're like, can we use AI to like kind of help us paint and like make faster work of these movies and stuff? And he's like, no, I don't want you using AI. What we make is art, and what comes through making these movies, when you hand draw everything, that's felt by people. And if you've ever watched a Studio Ghibli movie, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It is felt when you have something hand drawn rather than something animated. Like Disney movies a long time ago, they used to have like such feeling to them because they were all hand drawn. But now when they got rid of their hand drawings and they went on to like all of the animation stuff, yeah, you can make faster work. Obviously you can. Does it make better work? No. I don't think so. I hate that stuff. I hate AI. I hate like, unless you're making big boob hentai girls, AI is useless. I don't think AI is good for about anything. The only AI that I appreciate is like, and this isn't coming from like an old man kind of perspective. Literally, like it just takes away from a lot of stuff. It takes away from the humanity of things. I don't think AI is good for a lot of stuff. It's good for like certain progression and things, but the way that a lot of companies are taking AI, not good. Not good. But the Switch 2, I think as a company, going back to like the Switch 2, I think that they have a lot of similar work ethic where like the games that they make, it's kind of art. Like they make really good games. I'm still playing. I mean, look at Super Mario Sunshine. Look at Super Mario 64. You have people speedrunning these games still to this day. Super Mario 64 is like one of the best games literally ever. Ocarina of Time, one of the best games ever. People still play those games today for a reason. They're like an art. And how they were made, it's an art. So they do make a lot of like creative games. Even with the Wii and stuff, they're very innovative. They kind of go places that no other people really go. And they take chances. Like with the Wii U, sometimes it doesn't pay off. But they take... The horizontal is freezing up. Is it? Shoot. That's what it looks like here too. I was hoping that it was just on my side. Let me see if I can try to fix that a little bit. Let me see why it's freezing. I changed some settings on my PC the other day too, because my CPU was like running hot, so I had to like undervolt it and stuff because it was kind of getting like way too hot. It was kind of getting crazy. So that kind of fixed that, but I don't want stuttering and stuff. Maybe is that better? I think it's because I'm full screened in Stardew Valley. Maybe it could very well just be like the It could be because I undervolted the PC and it's having problems keeping up now. Yeah, why is the GPU at 85%? God damn! Yo, I got an NVIDIA 4090. What the hell's the GPU over here doing? Hello? Holy shoot! We should use AI for one thing, and that is for homework. Hey, yo, hang on a second. I'm worried about our next generation of doctors, man. Honestly, a lot of like that's a different field of topic, man. But that stuff is horrible. We're gonna be in trouble, man. Because I already know so many like stories of people who like go to school. Why is this running so high? Is there a way that I can tune this down a little bit? Good Lord. I'm trying to figure out why is the GPU running so overtime here. All right, let's back out a little bit here. Let me go over a couple of quick things. Let me go over here and let's do let's do this. I need to crank this up and just let me go ahead and start changing because I've been talking, man. Let me change some of this on stream. Change the title and stuff to Stardew Valley, and then we'll keep up this topic. Stardew Valley, change. All right, good enough. Let me close some of these windows or something. Like, what the hell's going on, man? Can I like? Close this. Screw Google Chrome. I hate you, Chrome. Okay, let's do this. You know what we might be able to do? Well, no, because it's OBS that's taking it up, man. All right, let's pop on over here then. Welcome to Stardew Flippin' Valley. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know, man. Let's go over here too. Let's boop the Animal Crossing real quick. Change this on Twitch to Stardew Valley. Sure. Let's just. I'm not messing with that like too heavily. Let's just edit that. Bam. Screw you, Google Chrome. All right. Yeah, GPU's going nutsos. Maybe I should restart stream in a minute. Maybe we'll see. Maybe I should. Dude, I really don't want to. All right, let's do oh wait, go back. I need to do a new one. New game. New game. So in the way of the Switch 2, I feel like that there's just like I'm a pale ass boy. Where's my man bun? Give me my man bun. Oh hell yeah. Oh, that's a pony. Oh Jesus. No, give me that man bun. Oh yeah, buddy. There we go. Man bun. Shirt. Just give me a black shirt. I don't care. Pants. Whoa, boy. I look like my son wearing the shorty shorts. Let's get some jeans on here. Oh yeah, give me that beard. Give me that rough beard. Give me that. Oh yeah. Do we go for the rough beard or do we go for this one, the cleaner like beard? And let's go figure out what our name and stuff is gonna be. Like so a little bit more on the Switch 2. As far as pricing and stuff goes, listen. Dude, pricing of games has been irritating me long before Switch 2. The pricing of games has been just absolutely absurd. As far as like you know, maybe I should just not turn the volume down here. Maybe I should turn the volume down here. Hang on a second. Let me go into actual Windows settings and just turn the volume down of this here. Because it's kind of loud. I should have had all of this set up. My apologies. Oh, whoops. Where's the sound settings, bro? Sound. That's not the sound settings I'm looking for. Give me my mixer, sound mixer. Where's my mixer? There we go. All right, we'll just lower this down to like 35 or something, maybe. Is that good or is that too low? No, that looks good. Yeah, it looks good. Okay. $90 for Tears of the Kingdom and $80 for Mario Kart World. Oh, dude. So like, here's the thing though. Seen it coming, you know. There's no escaping that. Problem is this it's not just Nintendo, bro. It's like what is that? What's that Dragon Ball game that came out recently? It was like don't get me wrong, it looked fire. Like that game looked awesome. Problem is it's a fighting game, right? It's a fighting game. There's not much to do there. When you were talking about the GPU and why it was running so hard On Twitch, it was lagging so hard. Ah, no. Don't say that. Let me pull it up real quick. Let me look at it. Let me see how bad it looks. It's so bad, I can't even watch it. Oh wait, it's loading. Oh, nope, it's just lagging. Okay, so there's definitely something wrong with the bit rate. Can I change the bit rate while we're on stream? Hang on a second. Problem is because I'm multi-streaming, I can't just like change the bit rate for one. I have to change the bit rate overall, and it affects every single one of the streams. Kind of obnoxious. Only way that I can do that is if I go back to my other program, which I really don't want to use, because this one is just so much simpler, man. Alright, I guess I'm gonna have to try to watch... the streams and stuff. Of course I go to like change some of these like settings and everything crumbles. Obviously it does. Yeah, it's looking harsh, man. Bitrate still looking like poop. See, it says it's only running with like 6,000 bit rate, but like, yikes, man. Why is it? Oh my lord. Oh, I thought that we had everything together, man. Well, that's low latency. What if we take off low latency? Does that do anything? Dude, oh, it's just lagging. Oh man, that's just no good. Alright, what if we come in here? Oh, dude. Every time I try to change one setting, everything else goes south, man. Shoot. Go back in here and change this too. Bonk. Maybe if we just go in and we see, I have to end stream to change that though. See, the thing is like on Twitch, if I have like too high of a bit rate, it flubs, it just dies. But on YouTube, if I don't have a high enough bit rate, it just looks like fudge, man. It looks pretty bad on YouTube. All right, before we actually start Stardew Valley, we might have to try to reset stream. We might have to try something else there. I think the stream is delayed on Twitch. It should be delayed too, but it's so bad I can't even watch it. Oh shoot, dude. No, bro, I'm the one streaming. Don't, no. Oh Lord. It sucks though when you're multi-streaming to the two platforms because both have different settings, and so it's so hard to like. I wish you could set settings for both of them individually, but when you're multi-streaming, you just have like one setting that you just kind of like do overall, and then it's just like it takes it to both. It's fine on YouTube though. Ah, dude. Ah. That's my problem, man, is if it's fine on YouTube, if I go to change it, it's probably gonna suck on Twitch. But Twitch is probably more valuable, huh? Because Twitch has like the more deep, not pockets, deep flipping people, the deep, what am I trying to say? The like, the people who actually legitimately chat. I feel like YouTube just kind of, you don't have like, you get a lot of people on chat, but... All right, flip it, dude. I guess what are we doing here? Let me figure this out. We also got, wait a second. Why do we got two vertical canvases up? Why are there two of these on? Kill that. Why is there two, bro? Maybe that has an impact. Did that help? Shoot, man. All right, before we just end the stream, I gotta make sure that this is running right, man. Let's go up over to YouTube real quick. Thank you for bringing this to my attention, I suppose. It's better to get this figured out now than later. Dude, I thought I was hardcore ready to like go live and just be fine, man. That's the worst thing, is when you're ready to go live, you click live and then there's just problems and you gotta figure it out, man. You try so hard just to like make sure that you're okay just to go live, and then when you go live, there's still just issues. It sucks a whole lot more when there is just like a lot of like if you're multi-streaming and stuff, there's just more things to be paying attention to. All right, let's look at YouTube. Yeah, YouTube is not lagging. YouTube looks great. Vertical stream looks good. What about horizontal? Horizontal probably looks great too. Ayo? Was the horizontal the one that I killed? Wait a second. It said it was a vertical. Ayo? No, maybe I did kill it. Oh, well, whatever. I think I killed the wrong stream. Alright. I'm gonna be right back. I am probably going to end stream because bitrate still looks horrible on Twitch. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna end stream real quick. Let me see if I can fix the bitrate, and I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Now let's see if we can fix this problem here. I'll be back in just a minute. Bye back. Bye back. Nah, what is that? Something just popped up on my face. No, cancel, kill it. Die. Ah, my computer's dying. I can't even stop the recording. Oh, Lord. What do you mean? Bro, come on. Come on, NVIDIA GPU. You got this. You got this, buddy. Okay, actually, stop it. Shut up. Good Lord. Twitch stream is hard. Twitch stream hits hard. Yeah. That's why I think more than anything else, I want this like the Twitch stream to be like good more than the YouTube. Bro, stop the stream. Stop the stream.